You do believe that we should perhaps review the fact that we've hiked tariffs across some sectors. John, let me ask you, because Cisco's been, a long India investor. In fact, it set up its first globalization center here in Bangalore. As you see India today, you've got the Smart City project, you've got Make in India, and all the other sort of large government programs that are underway. Where do you see opportunity, and what do you believe are the challenges that require addressing?
Well, I'll touch on the last conversation. I see the biggest opportunity right now for Make in India is to shift this to more of an export-led idea. The recent tariff raise is an example. It's not going to really lead to the investment from multinationals in large-scale manufacturing. The market around handsets is often used as one of the big kind of shining stars around Make in India. But the problem is that the market's big enough in India to sustain that. For most of the other electronics products, it has to be an export model for you to get scale. And so that's what I'd say. If there's one thing that can happen short term, it would be to shift the thinking to an export model. And I do think the timing is critical, because every multinational is relooking at their supply chain to deal with the tariff issues and thinking about where are the best places to move. And right now, the incentive structure or the kind of landed cost analysis in India is not as competitive as other alternatives.
Even though we have gone up 5 notches on the World Economic Forum's competitiveness index, but specifics in terms of being able to integrate ourselves with global supply chains, and that was the hope, and that continues to be the belief that we will be able to do that, and that Make in India will go beyond assemble in India. What will it take to get global supply chains to move here?
I think there's some structural issues around logistics that need to get solved for, as well as really developing the ecosystem that goes around large-scale manufacturing. I say those are the two big limiters. On the good news front, from a talent and skill standpoint, it's clearly there. And so I'd say those are probably the two biggest issues.
Okay.